Welcome back to Alpha Logic Garage. Today we have a unique episode in store. We'll be delving into some unconventional procedures, and I want to emphasize caution if you're considering trying this yourself. It's important to note that we're sharing this process for educational purposes. We cannot be held responsible for any unintended outcomes or damage caused while trying to replicate this procedure. Last week we started disassembling the car and getting everything down to the head so we could pull it off. This week we're going to jump right in, get the head off, check it for flatness, and see what we can do. We'll kick things off by removing the Vanos system, a critical component in BMW's performance engines. The Vanos system, or variable camshaft timing, is a key player in optimizing engine performance. It adjusts the timing of the camshafts, ensuring an ideal balance between power and efficiency. This system is at the heart of what makes a BMW drive like a BMW. To begin the Vanos removal process, start by using an Allen wrench to remove the outer plugs, which you can pull out using pliers. Behind those plugs are left-handed thread Torx bolts that will also need to be carefully removed. With those bolts out of the way, the next step is to remove all the 10mm bolts situated around the Vanos system and one 13mm bolt. These bolts secure the Vanos casing in place. Once they're all removed, you'll be able to gently pull the casing off. Next, I compress the chain tensioner between the camshaft sprockets and remove the camshaft timing components. To ensure precise reassembly, I've used zip ties to securely hold the camshaft timing components together. This step is crucial, as it guarantees that these components are reinstalled exactly as they were initially positioned. I was then able to remove the timing chain tensioner and sprocket connecting the timing chain to the crankshaft. Now that the Vanos system and camshaft chain is out of the way, I moved on to removing the camshafts and camshaft trays. I carefully dismantled them and set them aside. It's finally time to remove the cylinder head itself. I first loosen the head bolts, starting from the outside and working my way into the center. The bolts break loose nicely and then back out easily, which is a great sign, showing that the block threads were not damaged from the engine when or if it was overheated. Next up, I clean the mating surfaces of the head and the block, ensuring it's free from any residue or imperfections. I used a yellow Roloc disc for this, which I highly recommend since it makes quick work of it, and as long as you keep it moving, it will not damage the aluminum. I have an affiliate link in the description below if you are interested in where I get them. Although I did not record it, I also gave the head a thorough wash for its next steps using non-diluted Simple Green HD, which really impressed me, leaving the cylinder head super clean. Make sure you get the HD version, as it's safe for aluminum. Alright guys, we got the head out, and it is about 11 thousandths warped. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get this straightened out a little bit by bolting it back on with some spacers under the ends and take a torch to it and heat it up so that the metal will relax and stay flat. We used aluminum shims on each end of the block and bolted the cylinder head down until the head was stretched straight. We then used a torch to heat it up in a few places to allow the metal to relax so that it would remain straight after we unbolted it.
Dude, that's really good. That's like perfect. All right. Oh, dude. You can't get much better than that. Let's flip this thing over and check the other side. Watch me struggle. Oh. I mean, I would have done it. Good.
I gotta prove I'm strong.
That was pretty impressive, Jason.
I gotta prove I'm strong.
Johnson.
All right, so after measuring this out, we were actually just about 1.5 thousandths off from being perfectly straight, which I was super impressed with. And that wraps up this segment of our $800 BMW flip. Remember, these procedures aren't just unconventional. They require a meticulous approach, and if you're considering similar work, proceed with caution and ensure that you're well prepared. If you found this video informative, or if you have any questions, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Stay tuned for the next installment, where we'll continue rebuilding this cylinder head. To be the first to know when it drops, subscribe and ring that notification bell. Thanks for joining us in the garage today. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep those engines running.